Welcome, welcome, welcome to the RBA Podcast. This is your host and your boy T. Drake. I'm back in it again. We just got off it last night, Charles, but I'm back at it again because you want to know why? That Capital Cool Classic is fastly approaching here in Birmingham, Alabama, May 17th through 19th. Looking forward to it. I got a special guest in the house tonight, Coach William King, now Elite 16U, doing some great things. But hey, look, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm not going to give away too much. I'm going to let Coach King introduce himself, introduce his program, and then we're going to get into some good, serious b-ball talk. So, Coach, what's going on, man?
Ain't not much, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Thank you so much for taking the time out and jumping on the podcast with me tonight.
Oh, man, you're welcome, man. I'm looking forward to this, man. I was really excited to get on here with you.
Yeah, man. So tell the RBA audience a little bit about you, man, and you know what's going on with the now Elite 16U Nike team, man.
Oh, man, we in the gym every day, man. Like right before we got on this podcast, we did a little small workout real quick. Girls love being in the gym, man. They hungry for it. You know what I'm saying? They got a little taste of it. We went to Boo Williams, Nike EYB tournament about 2 weeks ago. Man, we had some success up there, man. And right now, man, they're just trying to turn the page, man. They're trying to take this thing over.
I got you, man. So you was up at Boo Williams, man. A fantastic event that kind of kicks off the grassroots season for a lot of teams, man. Had an opportunity several years a while back, but several times to go up to Boo Williams. And I mean, you have talent from the beginning to the back of the gym, man. It's loaded with talent. And so tell us a little bit about how things went for you and your squad up there with Boo Williams.
Well, man, we went up there, man, with, unexpected expectations, man. I went up there, man. I told them, look, we're going to go up here and play. We're going to do what we worked on, you know what I'm saying, and just leave it all on the floor, When we got there, man, the first game, I think we won by like 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girls played lights out basketball, man, when we was up there. I was very proud of them, the product and stuff that we've been working on, the stuff we put together on the floor. Man, they actually put it together, man, and I said, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We got on that rocket ship, baby. We just took off. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of that rocket ship, man, tell everybody where you from.
Man, I'm actually from Selma, Alabama, man. Lived in Tuscaloosa, Alabama for a long time, for about 14, 15 years. I coached at Paul Brown High School, a couple of middle schools in the Tuscaloosa area. Moved to the Hoover area about 2019. I coached the middle school in Hoover, man. Help Crystal get a couple of those kids, those upcoming kids right now. They're 10th graders now. Yeah. And now, man, I'm in Huntsville right now, man, doing my thing, Coach at Grissom High School in Huntsville. So, but yeah, man, and, I'm doing my thing, man,
You got a lot going on, Coach.
Yeah, man. Hey, basketball is life, right? And that what the term is?
That's what they say, and that's what they got on them T-shirts.
Basketball is life. But, man, we here, man. We started now Elite this year, man. We got a Nike deal with them this year on the EYCL circuit. Man, we put together a really good 17U, 16U, 15U team. My 16U team, man, consists of 10 solid girls. I got a 6'3" kid, a couple of 6-footers and 5'10" kids, man. And, man, we just, we getting better every day, man. We're doing our thing,
So, Coach, don't tell us the hype, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell us about the girls, man, because I know you got Madison Eddings and Mariana Rigsby and Chloe Bradley. So go ahead, drop some knowledge on us on what we can expect once you guys come on down to Capital Cool next week.
Well, man, those kids, man, you got your core girls, right? You know what I mean? But, man, our team really don't even, like, my core girls going to do what they're supposed to do. They come in, they dominate like they're supposed to. They play hard. They run our sets and stuff like that. But, man, our biggest thing, man, is the girls we got coming off that bench, man. Like, we got a couple of kids, man, like Hannah Horton. She had a Sparkman High School up here. We got a Carmen Rice from Sparkman High School. We got a kid, Brianna Robbins, man, from Huffman in Birmingham. Man, we got a couple of kids, man, that come in and just play hard. Like, sometimes, they say they don't like to see that drop off. When you start making subs in the game, man, it ain't no drop off. You know what I'm saying? When those girls get in, man, they play just as hard as anybody else that's on that court. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to make a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's what we preach that, man. Like, we want everybody to be a playmaker. Everybody come in. We don't like one-dimensional kids, man. Everybody come in and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Gotcha.
and we live on defense. Like,
Gotcha.
defense that's our bread and butter right there. Defense creates our offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
So tell us, man, what makes you guys want to jump in that Capital Cool Classic tournament?
well, it's part of one of our stops for the EYCL circuit, for the Nike circuit. So Capital Cool is our second stop. Our schedule's already made. And man, Capital Cool they always put together some good tournaments anyway. We've been there for the past 4 or 5 years or whatever,
Yeah.
And man, we love playing at home. We love playing in Hoover. We love playing in the Finley Center. For our hometown crowd and people and friends and family. They don't got to travel that far and all that kind of stuff, So man, plus Kim with S's, man, and whoever she works with, man, they do a really good job of putting that tournament together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah,
She does it.
We'll come every year, man.
Man, that's amazing, man. I know she definitely appreciates that support, and just continuing trying to get better and better each single year, and that is what she's actually doing. So I want to welcome the audience the RBA audience, the RBA family. Welcome on in to the podcast tonight. You're on that YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and go ahead and because we got a lot of things coming up over the next week, especially with Capital Cool, coming up, and so we're on the podcast tonight with Coach William King out of Huntsville, Alabama, with the now elite 16U team. And Coach, you say that this is your guys' first year?
Yes, sir. This is our first year coming together. We were previously with FBC. We was FBC South last year in the past 2 years.
Gotcha.
We did really well last year. All of my 2024 kids, man, got offers, and so man, we just had an opportunity, man, to play on the circuit. And so, man, we jumped on it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I really wanted you to answer that because you may have some people in the audience, on the audience watching the podcast, and like, hold on, this is their first year and they already on the EYCL. So,
Right.
You got a little history there that got you to that Nike deal in that EYCL.
Right. So like I said, we was with FBC South before for a couple years, FBC for a couple years. And I said, man, last year, man, we did very well. Like all our 2024 kids, man, they got offers and they're going. So, man, and it kind of bled into other opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like Nike called, a couple other shoe deal companies called, man, and we jumped on the bandwagon, man. We love Nike, man. They've been taking care of us so far. So everything been all love so far, man. We're enjoying it,
You talk a lot about your girls, your program. We know that everything is not, peaches and creams with us. So as you're coaching your team, man, what's been some of your challenges early on in this grassroots season?
Man, the problem that everybody having, parents.
Come on now, Coach. Come on now. The parents they're not giving you a headache like that, are they?
No, you know what, man. I get it, man. I know everybody wants the best for their child. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, like, you got a coach, man, that believe in your kid, that's training your kid up, and that's giving your kid, everything they need to succeed. Sometimes you gotta just believe in the coach, man, and what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And just let them go and trust the coach to put their kid in a good situation. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got a coach and not putting your kid in a good situation, I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? But, man, so far, like I said, man, I got 10 solid kids. And, man, so far they've been successful, man. Like, all of them come in, they produce, you know what I'm saying? And they do what I ask them to do. I coach them up. And, man, and that's all you can pretty much ask for. You know what I'm saying? They come in and they produce, you know what I mean? So, but, man, any other problems you've been having, man, that's pretty much it, man, for the most part. My kids, they come in, they listen, man. They coachable kids. I don't have those undisciplinary kids, who gon', just. Oh, I'm gonna say this. Probably bad body language at times. That bad body language, man. When they, and I think the bad body language comes from is like the expectation that they set for themselves, right? You know how they watch YouTube and they watch all the social media. The other kids are very successful in these highlights and all that kind of stuff. So I think a lot of these kids, man, they set these standards and these expectations for themselves, right? And it's like, if they don't do it or get close to it, it's like, oh man, I failed. You know what I mean? Or it's like, I'm not good enough, or they're comparing themselves to this other kid, and I'm just like, man, get out of that funk, man, and just play basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just play ball to your highest level. If you're not where you want to be, just get back in the gym and get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
There you
what's
have
instead
it.
of like, yeah, instead of like feeling sorry for yourself, and now you walking down the court and you're making me look bad, making you look bad, making your parents look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm gonna have to come to one of your games, and I'm gonna be there with the pad and the pen writing. So if I see some bad body language, I'm gonna put it on the paper.
Hey, please do, so they can see it. You know what I'm saying? So they can see it.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, man. Because we have people in our lives that's helped us along the way and help us get to where we've gotten to in this game of basketball. Who is your mentor, and what is one thing that you've learned that you take with you every single day when you step in that gym?
That's a good question, man. I'm gonna say, man, honestly, I'm gonna say my mom, man. Cause just the drive she had growing up, raising us, me and my two sisters or whatever, um, see her grind every day, no excuses. She didn't complain. She didn't do any of that. You know what I'm saying? And man, my mom for the most part, bro, like, I just take that with me everywhere, man. It's like shit. My mama did it, man, with 2, 3 jobs, with 3 kids. Man, I could do this. I ain't even working for them, but I'm working for them. But I don't have to do the other stuff. You know what I mean? So I walk in the gym. I give them everything. Like, here we go. Like, this is what you got. This is what you're gonna get, and I need it back. I mean,
Yeah.
and so for the most part, it's her. As far as on the basketball level, coaches wise and all that kind of stuff, man, it's a different variety of coaches, man. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go back to Tuscaloosa, right? Since I've been there the longest.
Mhm.
We got this guy named Coach Rivers that coached at Central Tuscaloosa in Tuscaloosa, right?
Yeah.
Coach Elliott that used to coach at Hillcrest Tuscaloosa back in the day. Those two guys were two guys when I was getting into the coaching realm. I was looking up to those two guys, man, how they handled their team, how they coached the team, how they ran practices, um, the adjustments they made during games. I'm gonna use those two guys, man, for the most part, because I used to watch them a lot.
Yeah.
Talk to them a lot, learn a lot. Um, and now, I kind of do my own thing. It's like we ain't even cool no more. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the pupil that kind of came up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know. But those two guys, man, I probably learned the most from, and just how to run. How to coach high school girls, and how to put a really good solid program together. So.
That is great, man. That's great to hear that, because we all have people that have paved the way for us and that we're able to lean back in and glean some of the wisdom that they have shared with
Absolutely.
us. So you have a talented squad. You have a talented squad. So when you built this squad, are you the type of coach that have a system and your players just got to fit the system, or you take your players and you build around your players?
Man, that's a good question, because I'm an advocate of, like, everybody's different, right?
Mhm.
We recruit different for AAU. High school ball, these kids grow up differently. So I'm gonna say, man, I mainly try to find a system that fits the kids that I get. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I do my, I go to college practices, I go to other high school practices. I watch, game film or colleges and all that good stuff. So, man, the type of kids that I have, I try to find a system that fits the kids that I have. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, to me, the kids are comfortable in the set. I mean, you want them to be uncomfortable in certain situations,
Mhm.
but for the most part, man, you find something that the kids are familiar with, and you just make the adjustments to that. You know what I'm saying? So far, man, I've been doing that, and it's been successful for me. Now I might
That's
not work
good.
with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I might not work with everybody, but for me, that's what I do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So.
Yeah, and everybody has their own, their own way of approaching that topic. But I just always want to know, what coaches feel and how they feel about that, because it's an interesting concept that some people are sticklers at what they want to do, and the kids
Right.
just got to fall in line with that. And then, some coaches kind of, look at the kids and be able to develop around those kids. So I always want to, know where the coach stands with that.
Absolutely.
Once again, just want to welcome the RBA audience tonight, the family that's tuning in with us tonight. We got Coach William King with Now Elite, the basketball program out of Huntsville, Alabama. They're going to be participating in the Capital Cool Classic that's taking place in Birmingham, Alabama on May 17th through 19th. And look, it's going to be at the Finley Center and the BJCC, and we are so excited about this event. Can't wait to see Coach King and his squad. They're loaded. He has 10 talented girls on that squad, and it's the second stop of the EYBL and EYCL league. So, Coach, session 1, how did you guys do?
Session 1, man, we finished out 4-1. We lost one game by 2 points. And we came out blazing that first game, man. We came out, we flew in that Thursday night. That Friday, we had a game that morning. And, man, the girls were ready. They were hungry, man. They were ready. And the reason for that, man, we played in the Shelby, the Shelbyville tournament, I can't think of the name of it, but we started that tournament off, man, and we didn't really do that well. We went winning. We went for that weekend, two weekends before.
Wow.
And we didn't do well. So, but it was good for us though to get back to the drawing boards, and we get back home and we learn. And because sometimes you're supposed to learn from those losses anyway.
Yeah.
So we came back home, man, and fixed the problem. And man, we went to that Boo Williams trip, man, and we kicked butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I'm very proud of them. They did everything we worked on. There's stuff that they did wrong in the first tournament. Man, they fixed it. They adjusted. They didn't let the crowd get to them in the environment. Man, they loved it. They ate it up. They embraced it. And, man, they kicked butt up there. Got some attention from some college coaches and everything. So
that's good to hear right there.
Yeah, man. So,
To the audience tonight, if you have some questions for Coach King, please feel free to drop them in the chat. Get them here, and I'll be definitely ask Coach King some questions if you have any questions for him tonight. But Coach, you said you guys went 4-1 up in at Boo Williams. Tell me about that one loss and what happened with that.
Man, look, so that one game, man, the team talked to the coach after the game, right? And he said, man, we've been watching y'all all weekend. So he did his homework. Some of the weaknesses we had, he exposed us. You know what I'm saying? And one of those things, we hadn't really got trapped the whole weekend, right? So, man, they were trapping the mess out of us, man. They picked us up full court press and all that kind of stuff, And he exposed us a lot. But we made some adjustments the second half. And he had one kid, man, she was doing everything. I was talking about she was like a little young KD out there, man. She was doing everything. But she hit us up for like 28 points, man. And I was like, I can't believe y'all let this one girl have 28 points on us. Like,
wow.
But, man, she was doing the spin around, head fake, step throughs, reverse layups, man. She was doing everything. But we had opportunity to win. It came down to one shot, of course. And, we just didn't execute at the end. You know what I'm saying?
So did it come down to you guys had the ball and you had the opportunity?
Yeah, man. They came down, they hit 2 free throws, went up 2. It was like 8 seconds left on the clock. And so my post player, Madison Edens, had a mismatch on her, right? Now dribble play, man, cleared everybody out. She went one-on-one with this kid, right? And got the ball in the post, man. And we always teach, of course, in the post, keep the ball up high, right? Man, she brought that ball down low. This girl came from the backside, hit and ripped it out her hand. I was like, man, I could have threw every chair at the table. I could throw the chair at the table. I could do everything. Like, everything we done worked on, you didn't got caught up in the game, man, and made, you know what I'm saying, and went against what we've been working on,
Now, was that you guys' last game during session 1?
It wasn't. It was our actually 4th game.
Okay, so tell me, how did Madison bounce back after that?
Oh, man, like, after the game, she apologized to the team, like, my fault. I was like, well, look, games are 50-50 chance to win anyway. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some, right? So I said, well, look, next game, let's make this adjustment. I'm going to give you, I think we played the next day, right? We played that Sunday, was our last game, that Sunday morning. I said, look, I'm going to give you, I think we played them about 12:30. So I'm going to give you about 5 o'clock to mourn this loss, right? After 5 o'clock, we're going to let it go.
Yeah.
And I said, we're going to work on the next game for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So and she did that, man. She came back Sunday, man. I think she had like 15 and 10 or something like that to take that Sunday. 15
Yeah.
points, 10 rebounds. She probably had like 3 or 4 blocks. She came back a monster, man. She bounced back very well, very well.
Oh, that's huge, man. That is huge, man. I can't wait to see your program, your girls, man, here at Capital Cool on next week, man. Really looking forward to it. Now, Coach, the girls' game is getting so much recognition now, from grassroots to high school to college to the WNBA. What is your take on what's causing such a surge in the women's game now? As we see so much attention on the women's game, what's causing that?
You know what? I think, man, the excitement because of the fundamentals that girls have. You know, of course, girls can't. You know, some are dunking. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like if you watch the boys' game sometimes, man, it just seems like they just ripping and running, ripping and running. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really no substance to what they doing for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just running and gunning, one pass shot, get to the basket, dunking. You know what I'm saying? Now the girls, man, they're doing dribble handoffs, they're doing pick and rolls, they're doing post up games, they're playing very hard on defense, they're diving for balls on the floor, they shooting long threes. You know what I'm saying? This is like the skill set of the girls, man, in today's game. Man, the girls are very skilled. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think, man, the girls could shoot with the best. I mean, the girls could shoot with some of the best guys in the NBA, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, I just think, man, the skill set of these girls, man, the way they work out, the grind that they put in, they put it on the floor, man, and it's showing. You know what I'm saying? So, you got Caitlin Clark, man, like, shoot, she's shooting that thing from the half court line, like she's shooting free throws, man. Like it's just so easy for her. You know what I'm saying? And like some of the plays she make, oh my gosh, like the bounce passes she make, man, her vision for the floor, man, it's just unbelievable, man. Like you got also players like Paige Beckers, man, and you got Juju who scored 20 points as a freshman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But all the kids, I think that these girls, man, they're just taking on this game, man, to a whole new level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I love it, man. I love to see the girls do their thing. There are more girls actually playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? You got these tournaments, man, like the Capital Cool, for example, right? So, man, you talking about 11 courts every hour, 2 different teams from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Girls from all over the Southeast, Midwest, West Coast, all over the place. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Watch. To see all these girls from all different, backgrounds. Man, you got girls from Canada, Mexico, all over the place, man, that's coming over here to play basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just beautiful to see, man, and the skill set of these girls are getting better. It ain't just, just these girls can't dribble the ball. Like girls man, they handling the basketball. And look at Malaysia Fullerweiler, man, for South Carolina. Oh my gosh, like she just doing it all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's exciting basketball to watch because it's something they're doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I love it, man. I love it.
Man, well, Coach, man, we know that you're up there doing it the right way with Now Elite, and so we're looking forward to your participation at the Capital Cool Classic, man. Before we get up out of here, I got to ask you this, man. The NBA playoffs is going on. Who you got?
Man, my guys at the house, man.
Who you got?
Gold at the house, man.
No, I knew, man. Please don't tell me the Lakers, man. Please.
The purple and gold is at the house.
Can you please tell me why they fired Coach Ham? Please tell me. What's your take?
Because of LeBron. LeBron didn't want him no more. That's why he got fired. That's why they fired him.
So they had Kendrick Perkins on First Take the other day said he's kind of hoping that LeBron will retire because the more he plays, he's thinking that it's going to affect his GOAT status. What is your take on that?
Man, he's the GOAT anyway. I mean, like, I don't think nothing's going to affect that really. That's just TV talk. I think that's just, he a critic or he a news person. He's supposed to say that. But, man, if you look at LeBron retired today, and you look at that stat sheet 20 years from now, his name is going to be at the top of all those lists. You know what I'm saying? Rebounds, assists, points, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, he always going to be that GOAT talk, always going to be the GOAT because of the things he did for the game of basketball. Yeah. But, man, you know, I don't think that's going to change. But he need to retire, though, because my Lakers need to do something different.
So, all right. So you said Lakers your squad. So who you got? Boston, you got Minnesota, Denver.
Hey, I got Timberwolves, man. That boy Ant-Man doing his thing, ain't he?
He's doing his thing, man. The next face of the NBA.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't believe all that Daddy Jordan thing, you know, man. I don't believe all that, but I don't believe Jordan's dad, man. I don't believe in all that.
they putting that out there, aren't they?
Yeah, they putting that there bad too. I'm like, man, why he just can't be Anthony Edwards? You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. That is it.
Leave that man alone. That man is good. That man that came to the league, man, and worked his butt off, and now he has superstar status right now. You know what I'm saying?
That is it, man. That is it. So, Coach, man, I really truly appreciate you joining us tonight on the RBA podcast. I know you had to get out the house and you had to make your way. You was trying to make your way back, so I know you pulled over. So I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you want to get back home to your family, but Coach, I want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us tonight on the RBA podcast. Sure. Looking forward to your girls competing at the Capital Cool Classic on next week. I'll definitely be by that game to check you out, man. I've been looking forward to the opportunity to see you guys compete and just to have it in our hometown is going to be absolutely amazing.
Yes, sir, man. Show us some love, man. All right.
I'm gonna show you some love.
I can't wait to see you next weekend, man.
All right. Before we get up out of here, Coach, I'm gonna ask you one word that describes your team.
One word. That's a good one. I could think of a lot of them. Because, man, we just been working so hard, man. I'm going to say, dang, man, that's a really good question, man. I'm going to say discipline, because, I'm going to say discipline. Because we, for the most part, man, they do what they ask. They don't do anything out of the norm. So I'm gonna say discipline.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. We are looking forward to seeing the now Elite 16U at the Capital Cool Classic, a disciplined team taking the court on both ends of the floor. I'm going to be writing about it. I'm going to be talking about it. And when I see some undisciplined play, I'll be like, Coach, what's going on with that, man? You told me that this team was disciplined.
Hey, man, let me know. Call me out. Let me know.
Hey, I got you, man. Thank you so much for all your love that you showed to me personally, man, and everything that we got going on. I'm going to be watching your girls. I'm going to be putting them out there, man. So big salutes to you, man. Big props to you, what you guys are doing, man. I really think you guys are doing a great thing, not just up in Huntsville, but for the entire state of Alabama. And just keep pushing, man. And I'm behind you 100%, man. So thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you on next week. And until then, to the RBA family and to the RBA audience, to the RBA podcast, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's 2 nights in a row. Do we have something coming up tomorrow? You're going to have to wait and see. But until then, this is your host, T. Drake, on the line with my boy, Coach William King. And you'll see both of these faces at the Capital Cool Classic on next weekend, May 17th through 19th, right here in the great city and state of Birmingham, Alabama. Until then, peace. Talk to you soon.
Peace. All right.